Good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening. Today I pulled out some older, close to my heart um, supplies. Last year I bought the Comfort and Joy workshop kit, um, and it carried a stencil that I'm recreating one of the workshop layouts. And I had all the stuff all together in a Ziploc baggie, and I pulled it out. I am putting some stickles, and you could pick this up at Close to My Heart. I will link it below if Close to My Heart still carries it. But that is where I got it. And it has like chunks of stars in it, glittery, and it's not the glitter that comes off on your hands and stuff. But I had to let this dry for all night long before I put the top on top of my layout. I do create most of the paper and embellishments. You'll see me piece it together until this background dries. It just takes a while. I even tried to dry it with my heat tool, and it just wasn't it wanted to dry on its own. So this is what I'm going to do. It calls for these banners. Now some of these are pre-cut, like this one here that I'm laying down, the tag. Those are already pre-cut. You just have to punch them out. That's why I love the workshop. You can punch everything out, put it in a pile, or you can punch each project one, put it in a Ziploc bag, along with all the cut papers. So that's what I love about the workshops. Now this one, usually the workshops, I will play with it for a little bit and then move on to the next featured collection. And then I go back into my stash, and it's like all new again. I know they still carry, like if you ever looked in the paper, they still have quite a bit of older collections. Now, you know how you will do a layout and then you're sitting here thinking, oh, I really want to do that. Yeah, I do that all the time. I wanted to play with the stamp of the month. And you can put them right on, stamp them on your layout, or you can stamp them on tags. And I may make some cards with them. I did get done, which that voiceover is coming up. I didn't have you watch me do all 16 cards or watch me cut the paper. I showed you like 2 cards that I stamped. I stamped a few and then I glued a few together. And they turned out all right. I have 3 more Christmas. Well, I think one is coming up maybe next week. Well, this is going to be next week. I am currently, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing my voiceover. Becky is sleeping. She got here about midnight last night. And so she is in there sleeping. I have 3 voiceovers to do. And I don't know which one I'm going to put first. So this may be an older, it may be, I don't know if I'll still be in Florida, but I have workers coming to the house. My daughter's coming. My son will be here with my husband, so it's all good. I think he likes the fact that I leave for a week sometimes, and that way I don't hover. I'm nervous. I'm afraid he's going to fall. I don't let him do much. He gets mad at me and wants me to let him do things. So, it's hard. I mean, he uses one of them walkers with the seat around the house, and I just don't think he's worked a long time. It's time to let people take care of him. All right, so what do you think of building everything and gluing the pieces together and then me just lifting that up and putting it on my layout? It really turned out really pretty. I'm glad I'm adding the gold touches, the branch and the gold on these not sunflowers. Boy, I wish. It got up to 78 yesterday, and before Becky got theirs down to 35. I mean, just like that. Goodbye, fall. So the way I laid I pop dotted a December to remember, the big green oval, and then I pop dotted the sunflowers so that the photos can, be tucked in there. Now these trees were used on another layout, and I seen them and I thought that will just be really nice to add to my layout, and it just looks really nice with the background. And then the Christmas story, I made two layout. Well, did I make two? Yes. Let's see, I made 2.5 layouts, and then I made 16 cards. So I got, and that was just buying the 6 sheets of paper and the sticker sheet and the embellishment kit that comes to match with this collection. So that's why I felt, yep, that's still wet. But I wanted to show you what it's going to look like. I will have a close-up at the end with it on top of the paper. I'm going to add a little bit of gold color shine. And then, so that is what it's going to look like. Thank you so much for coming. I'll have links below if you would like to shop or browse. I'd really appreciate it. Bye-bye.